Welcome. My name's Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hug.
Mary Santora is out. Say hi to Poundcake. He's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people. Hello.
Everything all right?
Yeah.
All right.
We're all good.
Good. If you'd like to join us, please do. 216-578-1007, 800-348-1007, 35192 to send me a text. If you listen on iHeartRadio, little talkback button, you can send us messages there. You can watch live. We're on the YouTubes or at alancoxshow.com. I was filling up my water bottle. I put these little, somebody recommended them to me. These little things called Real Lemon. You ever heard of Real Lemon?
I love those.
They're really good.
They're really good. I get the lime ones, and whenever I'm on a flight, I'll always ask for a club soda with the lime packets, and they give you the real lime packets.
That's smart.
And it's delicious.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if it's, I don't know what it is.
It's refreshing.
It's like crystallized lemon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I grew up in my hippie house drinking lemon water all the time. Always water with lemon because it was so good for you. And I don't do that much of that as an adult, but I'm trying to get back on it because I'm trying to drink a lot more water, and water's super boring and yada, yada, yada. And somebody recommended the True Lemon is actually what it's called. The stuff they recommended to me is called True Lemon. And it's just these little packets that they're super tiny, and you pour them into your water. It tastes like actual lemons.
Yeah, it gives you a little zest.
Well, it's wild because it doesn't taste like lemon flavor.
No.
It tastes like I have cut up and
lemon.
put a lemon in my water.
I think it's
And
just
I'll tell you what.
freeze-dried and crystallized, so then when it rehydrates, it just regains its properties.
That must be. So there's science behind it. That must be. You can get them in lime, like you said. There's True Lime. You can get raspberry and mango. See, that's when you get into the weird.
I don't eat all that stuff.
I don't either. That's when you get into the weird artificial crap. Give me the lemon or give me the lime. Lime is a bold choice, though. I don't know if a lot of people would default to lime.
I got to have them both together. It's kind of like having a hot dog with just ketchup only. I can't have ketchup by itself.
Who would have a hot dog with just ketchup? First of all, ketchup doesn't belong on a hot dog at all.
No,
but
you
what
want-
kind of psycho would have only ketchup on a
The
hot dog?
obvious pairing, though, is ketchup and jelly.
Ketchup and jelly on a hot dog. That's right.
Yeah, I can have ketchup
great.
and mustard, or I can have mustard by itself. I can't have just a hot dog with ketchup. So I can have lemon and lime together.
Why wouldn't you have a hot dog with just mustard?
I could, but I'm saying I can add ketchup and mustard to it. But like, I don't know, say they're out of mustard and all they have is, just ketchup. I'm eating it plain.
Rather than have something altogether different than a hot dog, you'd say, give it to me plain.
Yeah, I can eat plain things. People used to think I was weird because I used to eat toast as a kid, just plain.
Toast, plain toast, yeah.
Because I didn't like...
Like a dry toast?
Well, I would prefer dry toast over soggy toast. And I didn't like, if the toast was warm, the butter would melt and then it would make it soggy. So I didn't like that at all. So I would rather just eat the dried bread.
Have you ever eaten over at the Happy Dog in Gordon Square?
I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. I lived over that way. So
yeah, when we lived in
Ohio
City, we were the Happy Dog all the time. And you can get whatever you want over there.
Don't they serve alcohol there?
Yeah, there's a bar right in the middle.
yeah.
Live music.
Then yes, I have.
Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. But yeah, you can get whatever you want. You can get goddamn Fruit Loops on your hot dog if you want. You can really go pretty far afield of what you would normally find on a hot dog. But I don't think anybody is suggesting just ketchup.
I'm going to get some of these True Limes right now.
Hey, did they have trick-or-treaters at Squifle Tower last night? Were there kids going door to door or no?
If there were, I didn't see any of them. I've never seen that happen.
Yeah.
I was at the Cavs game, and I didn't get home till almost 10 o'clock.
Oh, you went to the game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They threw a baby roost into the crowd or anything like that?
I don't know.
Any nod to Halloween?
I mean, I think they had some games and stuff that were Halloween themed, and some people in the audience were wearing costumes and stuff. The Cavs didn't dress up but played like G League players. So maybe that was their Halloween costume.
Yeah, they haven't won a game yet in the regular season, have they?
No, they won the first game.
Oh, they did?
They haven't. Then they lost 3 home games in a row. So they're 1-3 right now.
Yeah, they're second from the bottom in the East.
Yeah, they're not doing great.
Well, they're off to a rough start. There's a lot of basketball.
A lot of basketball play.
Yeah, they'll be in New York tonight to play the Knicks. No, I got home. I was hoping to get home maybe to catch the second half of some trick-or-treating, but it was done by the time I got home. I just walked up the street to meet my wife and my child as they were making the home stretch.
She got a good haul?
She got 4.9 pounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah, we got home and I broke out the luggage scale to see how heavy her bag was. She just had
can't see the numbers.
She just had like a canvas bag and her costume on, but it was just under the wire. I mean, we got it. We went across the street to our neighbors because they had like a bonfire going and they were handing out those little chocolate candies with a whiskey in them for grown-ups.
Oh.
So we grabbed a couple of those and chatted with them for a second. But otherwise, it was just starting to snow as we got inside. But yeah, my kid had a pretty good haul. Not too shabby. Now, if you are privy, if you have kids and they went trick-or-treating and you're privy to helping them, if you do the whole dump the bag out and then organize the candy. I don't know how common that is. I think it's pretty common. That's what we ended up doing. There's nobody out there really doing wild stuff for Halloween because I think most people go for the giant bag of random candy that you get at Target, and it's all pretty much the same. You're going to get 4,000 Snickers. You're going to get 4 million Twix.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, even though you hated them, you were prone to maybe seeing like a bit o' honey. Or there was that one house on the block that handed out holy cards. Or you don't see much of that anymore.
Dude, I used to get caramel apples and
none of that. At least not where we are.
Caramel apples as a kid. There was one street in Oberlin where everyone would go, and we already knew. We were like, okay, we'll get this first because that's gonna have the best candy, and we don't want them to run out like early. So we got caramel apples one year. It was lit.
Well, also you're in luck if you're bringing up the rear. If you're coming towards the end of the night and there hasn't been too much activity, you can go up to a house and they'll go, just take an armful of what we have because we don't want to take this back inside. So whatever we have left, we're not expecting too many more people. Bill talks about how he grew up in the sticks, and out there it's like you're getting into your car and driving to houses, right?
Well, no, I mean, we didn't even trick or treat in our neighborhood because even if you went from house to house, you'd still only go to 8 houses.
Went to another neighborhood.
So I'd always go to my friends' houses and trick or treat, and we get some good hauls.
One year, our house handed out pennies.
Oh, yeah, we had an old lady
there's pennies,
up on the corner who handed out dimes and stuff. Yeah.
I remember
Dimes,
one year.
I wouldn't mind too much.
A dime? I'm like, lady, even in 1978, a dime ain't nothing.
Well, pennies, you have to get a handful to even get remotely close to like $1. At least, 10 dimes. I'm like, I can deal with that. I can buy my own Snickers after a while, after a few of these.
Yeah, just 9 more Halloweens going to this lady's house. I'm going to be able to buy a whole Snickers.
I remember
Looking forward to
one
it.
house was just handing out apples one year, and we had been, this is probably when we were like 11 or 12, so we were just booking from house to house trying to cover as much territory as we could. And so when they gave us apples, we ate them right on the spot because we needed the energy. We just ripped right through them and then threw the apple cores on their lawn, and they're like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. And then we threw them in the garbage.
Is bag snatching sanctioned by a city or something?
What do you mean?
Like, can you buy a ticket to bag snatch?
No.
I don't know why I thought that was a thing growing up. Maybe
that's like just being mean to children.
Well, maybe I didn't know if there was
That's
like.
not. Why would anybody sanction that?
I don't know. Growing up, like my older cousins, they lived in Lorraine, so they always said that they were going bag snatching and that it was legal to do that. You can get it like sanctioned by the city. Like there was a certain time where you could bag snatch,
steal other people's candy.
Gullible.
Only other people who participated in bag snatching would get their bag snatched. Type thing.
Maybe they had some sort of setup.
I don't know what it was.
That sounds real sketch, though.
It sounds super sketch. I've never done it, and I never trick or treated in Lorraine. But that's what they were telling me. Like a certain time of night at a certain section, everyone bag snatches, and you can bag snatch in Lorraine. Is what I heard.
I saw a porno one time called Bag Snatchers, but that had nothing to do with Halloween. I got to take a break. If you want to send a text, 35192 to get me there, AlanCoxShow.com is where you can watch. Another $1,000 on the way.